There are a number of acclaimed rifles out there, both past and present, but there is a particular rifle that has captured people's imaginations for decades. If you're one of them, the moment you saw the thumbnail for this video, you immediately recognized the iconic Barrett M82, the quintessential 50 caliber rifle, celebrated in publications, featured in video games, and glorified in action movies. It's the stuff of legend, with tails spun of long-distance shots that take out targets before the enemy even hears the sound, piercing brick walls and armoured vehicles with 50 caliber knockout blows. The Barrett M82 has a near cult following and a reputation as the ultimate anti-personnel sniper rifle, yet that accolade is, surprisingly, not quite accurate. Intriguingly, the Barrett M82, despite its iconic status, isn't actually a sniper rifle. Yes, you heard me correctly. Stay with me on this and I'll explain. The story unfolds in the early 1980s when a visionary named Ronnie Barrett embarked on a mission to create a rifle capable of firing the venerable 50 caliber Browning machine gun round. Collaborating with Bob Mitchell, Ronnie's passion and ingenuity gave birth to the first working prototype by 1982, derived from Ronnie's original hand-drawn designs. In that same year, Ronnie also founded Barrett Firearms manufacturing, setting in motion a journey of continuous improvement. By 1986, they had refined their creation, and it was aptly named the Model 82, a nod to the year of the first prototype. This legendary weapon, the Barrett M82, has since evolved into arguably the world's most famous 50 caliber sniper rifle. But as we're about to discover, the truth behind its purpose might surprise you. Engineered as the first shoulder-fired semi-automatic rifle, all built around the formidable 50 caliber BMG NATO cartridge and earning it the nickname Light 50 due to its caliber, the M82 incorporated a distinctive dual-chamber detachable muzzle brake, dual barrel springs and a long mainspring, resulting in manageable recoil for a weapon of its size. This is due to the barrel assembly absorbing much of the force, with a unique recoil reduction mechanism along with the muzzle brake designed to absorb a remarkable 70% of the recoil from each shot fired. This not only enhanced shooter comfort, but it also reduced the stresses on internal components, although there was a trade-off for this recoil management, and we'll get to that shortly. In 1989, the Barrett M82 made its debut, hitting the world stage when it was sold to the Swedish Army. A year later, during the pivotal Desert Shield and Desert Storm operations in Kuwait and Iraq, the United States Armed Forces secured their own M82A1s. The United States Marine Corps kick-started the acquisition with around 125 rifles, and it wasn't long before the Army and Air Force joined in on the action. The rifle has gone on to boast a number of variants, which in some cases, such as that of the US Armed Forces, have been classified under their own unique designations. Fast forward to the present day, and after 35 years of research and development with feedback with the most demanding military end users, the M107A1 represents the latest evolution of this revered weapon. While it may share the same iconic look and legendary reliability of legacy Barrett firearms, it now utilizes state-of-the-art design, manufacturing and materials, with every component of the rifle having been engineered to be lighter and stronger than its predecessors. In addition to a 4-pound weight reduction, the M107A1 is also optimized for use with a sound suppressor, providing a much-needed signature reduction capability to the warfighter. The M107A1 still operates as a recoil-operated semi-automatic long-range rifle and is capable of delivering rapid and precise fire on targets up to 2,000 yards, with a maximum range of 4,400 yards. However, as stated, the Model 82 is where the Barrett legacy began, and despite the evolution leading to the M107A1, the M82A1 is still produced by Barrett Firearms to this very day, having been proven in combat in every environment from the snow-covered mountains of Afghanistan to the desolate deserts of Iraq and everything in between. Even though it's a robust firearm, weighing in at 35 pounds fully loaded, it doesn't compromise on features. The rifle offers versatility with long 29-inch and short 20-inch barrel options, and is actually available in two proven calibers, 50 caliber and also .416, making it adaptable to various scenarios. It also features a manual thumb lever safety, folding front and rear sights, a fluted match-grade barrel, a detachable carrying handle, a rubber recoil pad, rear grips, a folding detachable bipod, and a Picatinny rail for easy mounting of accessories. The rifle is often paired with optics such as the Leupold Mark IV 10x scope, but it can also accommodate night vision scopes, with the flip-up iron sights serving as emergency backups in case of damage to the primary optics. And while it can be equipped with a carry sling, its size often necessitates a special case for transport. The rifle has an effective firing range of 1,969 yards, but as we'll see, it has been known to be effective at much greater distances. Since the 1990s, Barrett M82 rifles have found their way into the arsenals of military and law enforcement agencies worldwide, demonstrating their mettle in various conflicts. Notably, the rifle holds the record for the world's third longest confirmed effective shot at 3,079 yards, which was achieved in 2012 when two Australian commandos used Barrett M82A1 rifles to eliminate a Taliban target. Both marksmen fired simultaneously, and their bullets hung in the air for a staggering 6 seconds before reaching their mark. To grasp the magnitude of this achievement, consider this. 3,079 yards is equivalent to the length of more than 25 American football fields, or 1.75 miles, 2.8 kilometers, and a mind-boggling 9,236 feet. That's one heck of a long shot. Other remarkable feats include American sniper Brian Kremer's 2004 record shot in Iraq, hitting a target from 2,515 yards using his M82A1 rifle. In 2008, fellow American sniper Nicholas Randstad achieved a similarly impressive shot in Afghanistan from 2,287 yards, also employing the M82A1 rifle. It's worth noting that despite these exceptional displays of marksmanship, the rifle's typical engagement range is usually around 1,094 yards. Surprisingly, and contrary to its reputation, the M82A1 wasn't designed as a traditional sniper rifle. Instead, it was engineered for engaging and destroying sensitive equipment at long ranges, not for targeting individuals. Traditionally, such a task would have required rocket launchers, anti-tank missiles, mortars, or even artillery. So, in essence, the M82A1 isn't your typical sniper rifle, it's an anti-materiel rifle. In the US military, it's known as the M107 and classified as a special applications scoped rifle, making its most significant impact on the battlefield by disrupting the enemy's equipment and logistics. These targets include static aircraft, radar units, lightly armoured vehicles, trucks, pillboxes, fuel silos, and various other important assets. It is also used for remote destruction of explosive ordnance. The destructive power of the M82 make it ideal for raids, special forces applications, harassment of enemy forces, and interdiction missions. Consequently, extreme accuracy isn't as crucial as it is with dedicated sniper weapons. The primary challenge with the M82's accuracy lies in its recoil management mechanism that we covered earlier. When fired, the barrel moves inwards towards the receiver under the force of substantial springs. In fact, there is enough play that you can physically move the barrel back and forth within the receiver. Without diving into intricate details, there are internal components that disconnect and pivot within the mechanism to aid in recoil management. Unfortunately, all of this internal movement poses challenges to maintaining pinpoint accuracy. Traditionally, snipers engage high-value targets at long distances, a task that smaller calibers can accomplish. It's important to remember that the 50 caliber BMG cartridge's original design dates back to 1921 and was focused on anti-tank and anti-aircraft use. As a result, most 50 caliber BMG ammunition until recent developments wasn't considered match grade. This made sense as it primarily fed the Browning 50 caliber machine gun, aka Medusa, with its relatively loose chamber specifications. Consequently, this ammunition wasn't tailored for long-range precision marksmanship. If you would like to know more about the venerable Browning 50 caliber machine gun, you can watch my dedicated video. See the link in the description and at the end of this video. It's worth noting that the 50 caliber BMG round can achieve remarkable accuracy in the right weapon and in the right circumstances. In fact, the longest confirmed sniper shot and 12 of the top 20 longest confirmed sniper shots were made with a 50 caliber rifle, including 5 using the Barrett M82. Nevertheless, these shots often require multiple attempts before hitting the target. And this is where things get really interesting. You see, 4 of the top 20 record-setting long shots were made using the Barrett M82, paired with the formidable Raufoss Mk 211 round. But this isn't your run-of-the-mill 50 caliber ammunition. It's a multi-purpose anti-material powerhouse with armor-piercing capabilities, high explosive elements, and incendiary properties. It's like a one-size-fits-all solution for making an absolute mess of enemy equipment and combatants. The M82A1A variant was even optimised for this round, turning it into an even deadlier force. This ammunition is a game changer when it comes to dealing with hard targets, and it also reduces the margin for error for a sniper seeking an effective shot. Take Marine sniper Staff Sergeant Steve Reichert for example. He managed to take out 3 concealed Iraqi targets through a brick wall at a mind-boggling distance of 1,765 yards, thanks in part to the Raufoss Mk 211 ammunition. While he still had to estimate where the targets were hidden, he didn't need to hit the bullseye to make those shots count. These factors collectively contribute to the Barrett M82's success as an anti-personnel sniper rifle. However, the real magic isn't just in the rifle and its ammunition, it's in the hands of the person pulling the trigger. The soldiers delivering these jaw-dropping shots were all highly trained snipers who possessed a deep understanding of their profession, a mastery of their tools, and a well-honed ability to utilise them. As a result, the Barrett M82 has showcased its capability for delivering incredibly long-range shots, but only with the right user, the right ammunition, a hefty dose of skill, and perhaps a sprinkle of good fortune. After all, this rifle is responsible for 5 of the 20 longest sniper shots in history, more than any other weapon system. But here's the twist, it's still not a traditional sniper rifle. Consider the 9th longest sniper shot in the world of 2,500 yards, which was taken by Gunnery Sergeant Carlos Hathcock in Vietnam in 1967 using an M2 50 caliber Browning heavy machine gun. I don't think anyone out there is calling that a sniper rifle. So, on paper, the Barrett 50 caliber may seem like an unlikely candidate to join the ranks of great sniper rifles, but when push comes to shove and lives are on the line, the M82 has consistently delivered in the hands of determined snipers. It's more than just specifications and engineering, it's about the results it achieves in the heat of battle. So as we wrap up our journey through the world of the Barrett M82, remember that greatness isn't always defined by the rules. It's defined by the impact you make when it truly matters. The Barrett M82 50 caliber rifle is a testament to that truth. Done! With more than 30 years of service with American and Allied military units across the globe, in the words of Barrett Firearms themselves, the M82 is more than just a rifle, it's an American icon.